Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning to, or good evening to some of you, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to be reviewing what's inside this box. And yes, like in the previous video, this is currently recorded from last night, but you're seeing it in the morning, so good morning. And without further ado, let's continue with the video. So we're going to go ahead and go straight into the unboxing. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing. Okay, so here we have my knife and the package that I received a couple days ago. So without further ado, let us open the package. Receipt. Yeah, dang. Only wish I knew what my password was to my eBay account, and that way I would have logged back in to order more stuff, but sadly I don't remember it at all. But, however, that would not be an issue, because we're going to be reviewing this. If you have no idea what this is a medieval Russian knight army. So without further ado, let us go ahead and open this bag, and we're just going to move on to now the setup portion and review. So without further ado, let's move on there. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Russian army assembled and complete. We're just going ahead and break down the weapons and the number of soldiers that we have. So based on what I can see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 Russian knights, and breaking down by poses, we have 4 cavalrymen with distinctions. We have 1 cavalryman with an axe, pike, as you can see here. Then we have another cavalryman with a sword and shield, another sword and shield cavalryman, a archer cavalryman on the horseback. So we got 4 different horseback positions. Now, as for the ground soldiers, we have a knight with a mace in his hand, ready to take a swing at an enemy. A kneeling bannerman / pikeman, based on the weapon he has. We have a standing axeman, battle axeman, ready to chop off an enemy's arm or ready to give a strike. Next, we have a standing archer. A swordsman, ready to swing at his enemy, but the sword's a little bent. Sorry about that. And you use battle musician / horn bearer. He blows the horn, telling the men to retreat or attack. A bannerman standing with the sword raised in the air and his banner flying in the wind. Now this swordsman's base is warped, but he has a sword and he looks like he's thrusting at the enemy or lunging at the enemy to stab or lead his men into battle. We have another axeman here, but this time instead of using a shield and axe like this particular soldier over here is using, he's using his bare axe and only his axe only, so he's doing like a deliberate swing. We also have another soldier here with a mace, ready to swing and attack, but in silver armor instead of gold. Another pikeman, but he's standing this time with the point upward. And we have the final one, which is another. Oh, he stands. Now, this looks a little off to me, because usually if you're charging at somebody, you wouldn't be holding like this big long pole axe. I mean, the weapons are interchangeable, they're not glued together, but To me, this guy would be great with a sword, but he has a sword on his sheath. So basically, if I had to pick a weapon for this guy to use when he's charging on the field, it can either be like a smaller version of this axe, or a spear of some kind to like make it look like he's thrusting at the enemy, or he's charging with the spear point down, ready to stab at somebody. But that's the only weapons they have on this set. Once again, I'm just going to show you guys, well, except for one guy here who fell. I'm going to show you guys a close-up of these knights so that you guys can take in all the details of the weapons and the equipment they have. And then what would be really sick, it would be kind of cool if I did a medieval battle with these guys and just do a random medieval battle, not a historically accurate one, and see how these guys would function. So without further ado, this is the Russian army set, and it's pretty good. The only thing I am going to complain about is some of the weapons and bases are a little warped due to the packaging, of course. Also, the toys felt very sticky, so I'm guessing either like they are new toy, like a new brand of toy, and the plastic still hasn't hardened or softened or gave that rough edge yet. But it felt like it was a little sticky, and I'm hoping that it's that. But if it was else, it was kind of disgusting. But the paint job on some of this is pretty good and simple, and looks pretty cool. Now let's move on to the closing of this video, along with some mini announcements. Okay, we have reached the end of this video. So announcement wise, on Thursday there is going to be a new series of gameplay coming out, and it's not from any of the old games that I play, which I wish I would, but technically everyone is aware and knows of the new released Resident Evil game, Resident Evil Requiem, and I have managed to buy it a couple of days ago, or a few days ago from now. And what I mean by me and a special guest, my partner, are going to be playing the game on Thursday, so you will be seeing some gameplay videos of us playing. Now, for her privacy's sakes, I'm not going to be mentioning her name in all the videos, but I will say that she is included. So we're going to be playing as two different characters. I will be playing as Leon, she'll be playing as Grace, and we will be enjoying the game together, and I hope you guys will too. Now, as for those of you who insult my older gameplay, okay, I understand that you have seen other people play the game or play these games that I had played that were like a few years old, but please leave me alone, alright? Because it's my channel, I'll do what I want. And I know that you get bored of watching people play the same game. Well, guess what? People play the same game because they like it. So if you don't like watching people playing the same game, find something else to watch. But anyway, that's basically it. And I wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the day. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share your friends and family who are interested in these type of videos. Also, be on lookout for Thursday, and please fill out the poll, or go to my channel and find the recently poll that I posted yesterday, since it's already morning today, so that I can work on my next topic of the video. So without further ado, thank you guys very much. Peace.